Good start there from Webb, not bad reactions also from August on the outside. Pantera gets away well. Look at Riley Sample, he's got that start pretty well, but has to back out of it. Webb versus August for the lead down towards the first corner. Sample versus Pantera side by side in the background. Webb gets the lead at turn 1, and then you can see Sample and then Stefan muscling out Werner Pantera. So pole position was not the right place for Andreas Stefan to start. He's down in P4.
Yeah, Ollie Webb really nailed that one, didn't he? He saw that Mandy August into the gravel once again there for Mandy.
Today for Mandy August. Oh, disappointing. And Werner Pantera with another spin here. That could be very crucial in these top 12 positions for the semis here.
Yeah, it just goes to show how slippery it is down in that turn 2 corner. Although it's, you know, one of the only tarmac sections of this track, it's actually slippier than the gravel here. So it's kind of a bit of reverse psychology for everybody out there.
Over the timing line we go. There is Andreas Stefan, who sits in second position at the moment. Ollie Webb is leading the way, 3.6 seconds. He's got at the end of the first lap. He's motoring on now, and that is great to see for Ollie. He didn't make the semi-finals yesterday, and well, a strong result here in Q2 could be exactly what he needs to get himself up there. Look at Riley Sample's got squirreling under braking, and oh my goodness me, I think he's overcooked that massively into there. He's off into the bank, into the gravel, and there you go, an experienced hand at Rallycross, Riley Sample. If he loses it, you know it's slippy.
Yeah, it really goes to show, doesn't it? And you can see from way back that he'd actually dropped it on the brakes, and in a last bit attempt to try and keep it out of the gravel, he cranked on the handbrake and tried to back it into the corner, but just wasn't to be, and hopefully he's managed to get himself going again.
Bit of a race of attrition here in Q2 so far. There is Andreas Stefan now with no immediate threat behind, following Riley Sample's race ending up in the barrier. Remains to be seen whether he's been able to continue on in that one. Here is Ollie Webb, meanwhile, taking it very gingerly down at that second corner. Yellow flag is out there, as you just saw on your screen, and I'm not surprised he had Riley Sample's car completely beached in the gravel here in Q2 race 1. So, well, no surprise to anybody that he's just taking it carefully at the moment, Ollie. That's what he needs to do. You've got to finish the race to get the points.
Yeah, of course. So in the moment, he's in the box seat for the points positions. But of course, Ollie needs to also focus on the time points as well, so he can gain those extra few points up through the field.
You can definitely see that he's a tarmac driver, given how he is driving that car very straight on the way into that first corner. You see the likes of Timmy, Kevin Hansen, and also Kevin Eriksson getting that car rotated so early into that first turn.
It's just a matter of being comfortable with a car that's sliding, and you can see Ollie sliding there, but of course on the way into turn 1 it is a big commitment to have the car pitch sideways on the brakes. It's something completely alien to these tarmac drivers.
And it's so easy to make a mistake in conditions such as this. We've seen the drivers making mistakes, especially in this first race. It's so slippy out there. There's mud being brought to the circuit. There's gravel all over the place as well. How do you combat that when the course is constantly changing?
It's just one of those skills, I think, about rallycross, is you've got to be an adaptable driver and drive to the grip you have under you. I mean, you can sometimes a track will look like it's got a lot of grip, but it really won't. So it's a case of taking the first lap maybe a tiny bit easy, feeling the grip, and then from there you can progress and try and push a bit harder.
See there, Ollie Webb again, decision taking very gingerly in that second corner. Far less rotation on the car than we've seen from other drivers, but it seems to be a start that's working here pretty nicely here in Q2. And this, of course, is going to be interesting for the drivers that are out in race 2 and race 3 following, because they'll see what the track's like, they'll know how slippery it is, and it's going to be interesting to see how they combat it. But Ollie Webb around the final corner, a flourish to the finish. Ollie Webb, a dominant performance in Q2 race 1 here. He takes victory and the checkered flag. Andreas Stefan will come home 4.5 seconds down in second. And look at this battle now for third place between Mandy August and Werner Pantera, two drivers who have been in the wars over the course of this race. But it is Mandy August who comes over the line in P3, Pantera in 4th. And Riley Sample, of course, that DNF, finishing his race in the gravel trap.
You did it. I was about to swear then. Yeah, congratulations. Are you buzzing?
Yeah, I love it. I know I'm not doing well when you don't speak to me enough, so now you're speaking to me, I know I've done well. Yeah, in the first race, unfortunately, my wipers broke, so I couldn't see a thing, but what a difference a new wiper makes. And obviously being in the lead into turn 1 was great, and love driving in the wet. Me and Abby were saying last night we are preferring these conditions, so great fun now.
Oh, it's just got really more exciting, hasn't it, for you guys? Look, well done. Hopefully we'll chat to you a bit later on.